hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's amore.
Come on, Lindsay.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. A smooth start to the production. We are dealing with technical issues. We're dealing with animal issues. And we're dealing with relationship issues today. It's the Valentine's Day special. Jimmy, how are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, it's been one of those weeks, one of those days. This was probably the first episode I wasn't scrambling before, and I was just watching the chaos happen with you right now. But somehow you went, Joe. So Joe couldn't find his mic, and then all of a sudden I see him pull out 2 brand new mics out of nowhere. So let's just say the sponsorships are paying pretty well.
I ended up with 0 mics. Oh, this isn't even on.
Well,
Joe, that's not even on.
The jig is up. I was going to fake like the mic was working, but it's not. We're using computer audio. So we apologize to the millions of listeners out there for the poor production today. Our sponsors, we're sorry. We'll do better.
You can come more in the middle, Mackenzie. I guess we should introduce our wives here, right? This is the Valentine's Day segment. It's filled with love. I got my wife, Mackenzie, here, fresh out of the shower, like a newborn baby, skin soft. Joe, who do you got with you?
This is my honey buns. Lynn's Bins Williams Nugent, mother of Dobby Jones Lawrence Nugent, who just sprinted behind us.
I just saw that. Yep.
Hello.
Yes, Lindsay, if you could stop smiling, it's going to be a little alarming for the rest of our audience. There you go. Then Joe from the other room, Stephanie Williams says the audio sounds great.
Told her not to listen. I told her not to listen while she's in the house with us. Stresses me out. Because if you don't remember, I'm staying with the in-laws, they call them.
Yeah. You're housing them for a little bit.
Yes. They're getting older, so we decided to take them into the house and take care of them, feed them, bathe them, and it's nice. It's nice to give back after they've given so much.
Yeah. Organize their beds for them. It's great.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, this is the V-Day episode. We will get into love, relationships, relationship advice coming from someone like me who's been in a lot of them. And we'll really get into the nitty-gritty of it. Lenz, what do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
How about you, Mackenzie?
Sounds like the best night of my life.
Great.
All right.
Edit.
Beer of the week?
Yeah. Hit the soundtrack.
Oh.
Oh,
what's Lindsay cracking?
Whoa. Lindsay, why don't you pick us off? What is your beer of the week?
I have an Olipop, cherry vanilla flavoring, pink for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Supports your gut microbiome.
Gotta support that gut. Love it.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Today. You go ahead, Joe. You go ahead.
I was just going, in order.
I think it would be nice if we popcorned it a little bit. Okay, I have a gift from you, Joe, from Christmas. Phase 3 Brewing Company, Dreamy Perspective. A double IPA, 7.8 alcohol levels, so I might be asleep by the end of the episode.
Yes.
Let's see if there's no description. It's dairy-free. That's good.
There you go. You and Lindsay promoting the gut health.
Cheers.
What am I drinking, you ask?
Yeah.
I'm drinking a lemon lime Waterloo. It's very crisp.
We love a Waterloo.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Chris.
Nice on a cold winter's day.
And Joe?
I am drinking something that is definitely not good for the gut. It is called Smooth Velvet, an Imperial Mocha Red Velvet Ale. Red Velvet, Valentine's Day. I was feeling it.
It sounds awful. It really does.
Show them what it looks like.
Okay.
For those of you on the podcast, he is displaying it here.
I like it.
It is packaged in Longwood, Florida. 8%.
Good Lord.
It's smooth, A little hint of red velvet. A little hint of.
What even is red velvet? Like, what's that flavor?
Just red vanilla.
So it's vanilla.
Mhm.
I thought red velvet cake is normally made with chocolate cake.
Well, there's a little cocoa powder, but not enough to make it chocolate.
Got it. Good to know. Good to know.
Is Mackenzie coming across good on your end?
Yeah, we haven't. She's been muted, but we have. But other than that,
All right, cool.
yep. Okay. Beer of the week down. Red Velvet. Check them out. Bow Wagons.
Wait, what do you rate it though?
I give this 7 Cupid arrows to the skull out of 10. It's a good beer.
Okay. I give this 3 hallucination dreams out of 4.5. Pretty good.
What are
It's a
you
little
dreaming
strong.
about?
You can taste the alcohol in it, and it's not common.
I give this 5 cherry blossoms out of 6.
Whoa. Nice.
Very good. Mackenzie, how about your Waterloo Classic?
I give this 4 prickly limes out of 5 refreshing lemons.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right,
okay.
cool. And Mackenzie, so for Mackenzie, this is a first time listen for her as well. So first time listen and being on the show.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. I've listened many times.
All right.
I bet on
And guys,
So
this
what's
is what we're talking about. We're gonna work through the tension that relates.
Yes.
This is what the season's all about. Are you gonna have a Valentine in a week? Are you or are you not? That's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we're trying to help everyone out with.
So Mackenzie, longtime listener, what's next in the show?
Well, usually you do burns my biscuits.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Burns my biscuit. All right. I have it this week.
I thought it was me this week.
No.
No.
Yikes.
You've already had it 2 weeks in a row. I lied last week saying I did the week before because I had nothing. But I am ready to go this week, and it's Valentine's Day themed. And I feel like mine have been a little weak lately, and I think today's is going to be a little weak as well. Because this is a pretty common opinion among people, but there's some people who love what I'm about to show. Yeah. And so what burns my biscuit is, oh my gosh, where is it? I just had it. Oh, no. Wait. Stay tuned, everyone. Stay tuned. Oh my gosh, man. I am going to hear it from the investors after this one. Here we go.
We had a huge board meeting today with them, and they are furious.
Yes, numbers were behind.
Something about not our podcast is free and we get no listeners.
It's saying Chrome has lost permission to share my screen. Oh no. This isn't gonna work.
Describe it. Just go. Just describe it.
You know those hard candies that have the words on them and the Valentine's Day terms? I could literally throw up when I eat those things. They're the worst things ever made, but for some reason, they're continually made, and there are people that live by those things. Yeah, show it. Wait, you got to cover our faces with it, or else it won't focus. Just, you know what I'm talking about. There it is. They're choking hazards.
Yep.
Boo!
What, is that boring?
The sweet tart ones are pretty good.
Suck. Boo, they suck. I agree with you so much.
Yeah.
So what, Jimmy, exactly about, you don't like them, but what burns your biscuits about them? Oh, Dobby just leapt on the shoulder.
Oh,
Dobby, this is ridiculous. This is a new low for you.
Terrifying.
But what burns my biscuit about them? I mean, I think that they're like the staple. They're like the staple Valentine's Day candy. Like that's what.
It's like eating chalk.
It's like eating chalk, is what I just heard.
Feel free to say that right into the mic. We
Yeah.
want to hear from you direct.
But it all goes to waste too, because I remember growing up in elementary school, like that was always the candy that was like given out, especially with like your Valentine's Day cards. No, those were the days, the old Valentine's Day cards.
Those were
But
days.
it just all goes to waste. They're terrible candies. Like who made the call that that's the staple Valentine's Day candy?
Right. Does anyone on the call here like them?
I don't like them at all. I hate them so much, but I tolerate the sweet tart ones. The ones that are taste like sweet.
Yes,
Yeah, I think
that
you
is a
like them,
good
though, don't you?
point. Oh, well, I like them if you like them, but I don't like them if you don't like them. I have no opinion about them. Essentially,
Submissive.
is what I'm saying. I really actually don't care. I know this isn't Burns My Biscuits, but can we talk about how much it was so much fun in elementary school to do Valentine's Day boxes?
You don't need to whisper.
I'm not
And
whispering.
Your whole identity was wrapped up on which card you picked that year.
Yes.
And Mackenzie, you've been writing your own Valentine's Day cards.
Wetlands.
I said, I'm assuming you were a cat Valentine's Day card girl.
I was. I always had to have either just some sort of really girly theme, or a cat. Yeah.
Sue
Love
Nugent
that.
says the sayings are so cute on those candies, but I could just give it on a piece of paper then. It doesn't need to be candy.
Or write it on a cake.
What's the flavor supposed to be of them?
I think chalk,
Just like
Mackenzie
straight
said.
sugar?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since I've had one.
I would never choose them.
Mm-mm. Bad for your dental health as well.
But yet they're still produced. There's people out there that eat them.
Well, now it's for the aesthetic purely.
Right.
You know what? I think Natalia Valencia, I think they're her favorite candies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
that's a sad life Natalia must live.
Lindsay, can you, when we name drop people on the podcast, we need to introduce them to the larger audience. We have millions of listeners. Can you please explain who Natalia Valencia is?
She's Mackenzie and I's friend.
Good.
She's getting married.
And she likes Valentine's Day candies. So
Yeah. And
they
Not
Sue Nugent says they tasted way better when I was little. Not the same now. Maybe government regulation, trans fats and stuff like that, and
Right.
red dye 40 got to them. I don't know.
there's no government regulations over red dye 40.
That's true. Well, there's probably some crack cocaine that used
Let's
to be.
not
on
get
those things.
political now.
Yeah.
Stephanie knows what I'm talking about.
So, Joe, I mean, you agree? You disagree? You say you don't like them? Does it burn your biscuit?
Yes. I think it doesn't burn my biscuits, actually.
Okay. All right. Well,
I get fired up about a lot of things, but those candies aren't one of them, James.
yeah, I'm getting fired up with Dobby sabotaging this episode. Look at him.
He's all over it.
So, I mean, so what? This is a fun episode. What is your burns my biscuit about Valentine's Day? It seems like you had one ready.
No, I didn't. I wasn't about Valentine's Day.
Just give it anyways.
No, I'm not stealing the spotlight. That was his
Okay,
birthday.
yeah.
We're
Joe,
moving on.
I think we could use something more.
Oh,
So, let's
no,
hear it.
mine was plenty, and we got to
This was
save that for
fun.
next week. We only have so many.
good.
No, but Valentine's Day edition.
Listen, Joe and I have been doing Burns My Biscuits segments since 2019, 2018. There's only so many things out there that.
That's
we
okay.
just like.
All right. I'll do it. You want to know what
All
brings
right.
my biscuits about
No
Valentine's Day?
one was twisting
My
your arm.
arm. If you're gonna request it from me, it's when restaurants decide that on Valentine's Day they're going prefixed menu, $100 and up for the couple, appetizer, entree, dessert. I get a choice of 3 things from a menu that normally has 15 things. I'm paying triple the price,
Yep.
and I have to get a reservation a year in advance. Hashtag
Throw me a ball.
no thanks. Get out of here with that. It's madness. And it just adds to the monetary hassle that Valentine's Day has become. It breaks the bank. It makes the wallets dry as a bone. And I'm sitting there eating a beef tartare appetizer that I could have saved that money and bought a house with. So
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. I hate those menus. It makes me not want to even have a single meal on Valentine's Day. And I hope all of those restaurants burn to the ground.
We have a restaurant like right by us called the Garden Room. Apparently it's like the place to go. It's aesthetic in there. It's beautiful, great food. I thought I nailed reservations down for Valentine's Day, only to get to the end of the open table reservation. They said, "Oh, this is a $250 reservation per person."
Right.
It was going to be a
God.
$500
Person.
night per person. Now it was
Unless-
going to be like a 5-course meal they were bringing out and stuff, but still,
Jimmy, unless it's a Michelin 3-star and Bobby Flay's kissing me on the lips at the end, I want nothing to do with that 500.
Oh, you should.
Okay.
I was gonna say you should check it out because it might be, but the Bobby Flay kissing on the lips is not part.
What's everyone's Valentine's Day plans?
The mic isn't working, is it, Lindsay?
Lindsay, my Valentine's Day plans are as follows. Jimmy has planned for dinner on Monday, but I wanted to take over and kind of plan our weekend a little bit. So
Valentine's Day weekend.
it was
Okay.
going to be okay. Listen to this funny story. We have a few things planned, but the main event, I told Jimmy, it's going to be a very relaxing thing. Don't worry. He said, please tell me we're not getting a massage.
Ah.
And I started crying because that's exactly what we're doing.
That's funny.
And
I said, as long as it's a big burly man doing it,
Yes.
then I'm good to go. Strong hands.
That would
That's
be
what I need.
nice.
yeah, I thought it'd be nice too. This man's over here. Oh, wait,
Listen.
you always have sore muscles. And like, I just thought, and I'm good giving you a good old back massage. But like, there's just nothing like going to get it done. Right?
I will come back next week and say it was a wonderful time.
It will be
But
a
I have
wonderful
some
time.
reservations about it.
Ugh.
Yes.
It is
Massage, or is it?
Yes, it is. It's a couple's. I will be right there.
So I have it's very odd. I have a woman giving me the massage and the man is giving Mackenzie the massage.
It's not odd. That's how these establishments do it, because men are the ones who are typically more like weirded out by it. And like another thing with the men, some men, not saying they should feel this way, but some men feel like, oh, I don't want another man to touch me. Like that's just how it is.
I prefer.
They're preparing. Well, I don't know. They're
And-
preparing. Some men feel that way. I don't know.
And do I get naked?
No,
Right.
I mean,
And
you're sure.
people- How much clothing do you take off without them asking? And then what do
You're
you
sure.
wait for them to tell you?
Do I shave everything?
You're sure they are massaging your back, and that is
God.
it. That is it. They're not massaging your butt cheeks or your pecs.
Oh,
Like
boy.
you lay on
It
your
depends
back.
what type of massage parlor you booked for us. I don't know.
Where is it?
Are the
Right
windows
across the
tinted?
street from us. It's for Jimmy. Last year for Valentine's Day, he surprised me with a facial, and he's like, "Wake up, go get a facial." And that
I
was
sent her off on her
so
own.
Nice. But then I thought I'd take us back to the same spot right across the street from us, get a couple's massage.
That'll be
Yeah, no,
fun.
like I said, I'm sure it'll be a good time. The whole stripping down part, I'm a little uncomfortable
I'm
with.
not gonna strip
Okay.
down.
They said it was like $50 extra for a happy ending, so I just
Oh
don't
my gosh.
understand.
Jeez, hey, come on now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to a brewery for you.
Are we?
Yes.
You just,
Surprise.
oh yeah, did you just blow which brewery?
I don't know.
Leave that as a
I'm
surprise.
gonna keep that one as a surprise for you because I already know. Joe and Lizzie, what are your plans?
We are giving another couple a massage.
You're giving us the massage.
Yes. Lizzie
Actually,
has soft fingers.
this was Lindsay's idea, so I'll go ahead and let her say it.
We're going to see the band who performed at our wedding at a concert, and beforehand, we're going to dinner to get ramen together.
Oh yum.
Which
That's
ramen
really
location?
special.
Domu.
I knew it. That's
The
a really
best.
special idea.
And I called them. I said, "This is not prefix Domu. This isn't a special ramen, is it? I want to just pay Domu prices, ramen prices, no
Yeah.
flares. I don't even want them to recognize that the day is Valentine's Day."
Yeah.
I'm hoping our place we're going to
Nice.
doesn't have a Valentine's Day menu, but I didn't even check.
Well, they're tapas. They're flexible, right?
There could be many tapas not available. Now that I think of it,
I want heart-shaped tapas.
no.
So yeah, that's our plans.
Dobby has a date.
Dobby has a date as well.
Dobby has a gun. All right, I know. Let me show you Dobby's date.
Okay.
What is your, from growing up, what is your favorite Valentine's memory that has nothing to do with Mackenzie?
Dobby said he dated.
My favorite Valentine's Day memory has nothing to do with Mackenzie. See, I used to kind of be in the party where I didn't really like Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Uh,
Truth.
Here's the
Attention
thing.
seeker.
Here's the worst thing. In elementary and middle school, and
there's a big spider on our wall. Oh my god.
oh, look at that.
Ew.
While she's gone, there's this big is an elementary school, middle school. It may have been high school, but I don't think it was. But the whole Valentine's grams, remember those things? Nothing
Yes.
could shoot your
Oh.
self-confidence down more
Come on.
than all the people in your class are getting Valentine's grams, and the crushes are getting them to each other, and
Yes.
secret
This is the
admirers.
ones
And you're
we
sitting
get to
there
do it.
empty-handed. Yeah, let's rewind this episode of Valentine's Day. It was terrible for kids how they felt about themselves. These are impressionable kids.
That's children.
Humiliating. Here comes the vice principal marching into the classroom with all these chocolates, dishing them out to 2 or 3 people, and then boom, you get hit with one on your desk from your mom. Kids are laughing. You start crying.
Yep.
You hate Valentine's Day forever, and you hate chocolate.
Old Susan Nugent was the only one who would give us some. Every now and then I'd get one. Maybe like if I had a good year, and I'd get a secret admirer and never find out who it was. And maybe I was getting bullied. Maybe it actually wasn't anyone.
I think that happened too. It would say some girl's name, and it was clearly written in boys' handwriting. And
Yeah, they're laughing. Darn it.
hilarious. You have no idea that I'm going to be talking about this again in 17 years on a podcast with 4 listeners.
Yeah. Wasn't there, it was like roses they would bring in. It was something like that, or like chocolate.
Yeah, it was either like it was like a chocolate candy gram or roses.
Yeah.
It was, but yeah, humiliating. But now that I'm older, I do look back and I'm very appreciative that my mom left me some chocolate. But you know, when you're sitting there at that age, it's it'll make you really contemplate your life.
Some kids didn't get anything, and they're the ones that are really messed up now.
Right. Actually, I think the ones that are most messed up are the ones that got a lot. You know?
Peaked early.
Yeah, they peaked in elementary school.
If you're the most popular in 5th grade, you're probably in jail right now.
Yeah, it's just how it works.
Lindsay, what about you? What's your favorite? Sorry, Dobby, just hit you in the face. What's your favorite Valentine's Day memory that doesn't have anything to do with me? Choose your words carefully, I do say.
I don't know. Probably Mackenzie making us chocolate covered strawberries.
You didn't know Mackenzie before Joe.
No,
That's
you
against the rules.
said it doesn't have to. It has to not do with Joe.
I would have to agree, Linz. You and I, when we lived together in college, we did Valentine's Day so good. We hosted Valentine's Day parties and made chocolate covered stuff for our friends. That was fun.
Chocolate covered.
I did it right. Chocolate covered strawberries. We did cookies with everybody's names on them. We ordered heart shaped Pizza Hut pizza. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
We always
went all out, you and me. I miss living with you.
Me too.
Those were good times.
And Joe, how about you?
My favorite Valentine's Day memory that didn't have anything to do with Lindsay would probably be when I was in kindergarten and I had Batman Valentines and I handed them out to my classmates, and I had a really hard time in kindergarten, and I usually didn't come out from under the desk, but that day I did and handed out Valentine's Day cards, and all the kids accepted them and gave me some.
I think the only true part about that was you had Batman Valentine's Day cards.
No, the whole thing's true.
Yeah. My favorite ones I ever had, they were Star Wars themed. They were pretty cool. I think they were Attack of the Clones.
Nice. I had Harry Potter.
I will say I enjoyed that in elementary school, getting your Valentine's Day cards.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And that leveled the playing field because it was like everyone gives everyone a card. I mean, maybe someone would get maybe a heart by their name on it, but the rule was everyone gets a card. And then schools wanted to be money-making machines. And they said, okay, we're going to turn these kids against each other and make them pay for Valentine's Day grams.
Yeah. I'm looking up, how did Valentine's Day start? Any guesses?
We all know
St. Valentine?
the St. Valentine's Massacre.
Oh my.
Oh.
No, it's
What? It says in honor. Valentine's Day, also called St. Valentine's Day or the Feast of St. Valentine, is celebrated annually February 14th in honor of one or two early Christian martyrs named St. Valentine, and through later folk traditions has become a significant cultural, religious, and commercial celebration of romance and love in many regions of the world. Emperor Claudius II executed two men, both named Valentine, on February 14th of different years in the 3rd century AD.
Huh.
Their was honored by the Catholic Church with the celebration of St. Valentine's Day.
So it's not a Hallmark holiday, because that's the knock it always gets. People say this is a Hallmark holiday.
No, it's a day to celebrate martyrs and to die for what you believe in.
Yeah, I've been doing this wrong all these years.
Yeah.
And to have a feast. Not a prefix menu feast, but a good old regular priced feast. Anything else?
I actually have a burns my biscuit.
Oh, we got a fourth one.
This whole show is just that.
I've been keeping it in, but I need to say it.
Here we go.
I think when girls get on social media claiming that they hate Valentine's Day, I don't really do Valentine's Day. I'm not really a big fan, but like me and my boyfriend are going out and like we are gonna like have some wine. Okay, so you're celebrating Valentine's Day.
Right.
So that's
You
what
are
I'm
not above us, right?
Yeah.
These girls act like they're so cool. I'm like, you guys are the ones making Valentine's Day deep. No one else is over here like Valentine's Day is such an important holiday. It's just an excuse to like eat heart-shaped things, and it's just like it's honestly what it is. It's something to celebrate during the dreary, depressing winter.
I agree.
Or maybe that's just me. But
I
do you know?
agree.
No, you know what I'm saying? The attention seekers out there that act like they're too cool for it, or they have to make a point by talking about how much they hate it. And I'm talking especially women. I'm calling out the girls here.
Yeah.
Men, whatever. You hate it, love it. I don't care. It's the girls. Like, don't act, sweetie, like you're above this. You know, you're just mad because your boyfriend doesn't do enough for Valentine's Day for you. And you're trying to pretend you're okay with it.
Yeah.
I
Said what
agree.
I said.
What? Oh,
I was gonna say people think it's so cool to hate Valentine's Day, having like I hate Valentine's Day parties. It's like, well, if you're having a party, then you're celebrating Valentine's Day. So
Literally.
nice try.
nice to know you.
Yeah. Nice try, guys. God.
What about this, though? What about the couple that has recently started dating? They just met. The guy, they maybe hit it off on the first or second date. Boom! Valentine's Day is here. What's your play?
Get her some flowers. Call it a day.
That's an expensive day
Yeah.
for most of
Or
them.
is it-
Either I think it depends on the relationship. Like Lindsay said, either get her some flowers, call it a day, or like if the girl's cool enough and she's like, okay, I'm not trying to like make him feel like I expect much. Maybe just make plans with your girls and tell him so he doesn't even have. You know what I'm saying?
There
Like,
you
it's all
go.
about you gotta. Someone has to get it. One of the people in the party has to get it and just make the call, make the plans, and plan to not hang out with each other. And then it won't be a big deal. Like if I were a girl in that situation, I would just already make plans with friends and tell him, yeah, so I'm doing this on Valentine's Day. See ya on the 15th. And I'd
like
be the coolest girl ever.
Well, you just
I
talked
like
about downplaying Valentine's Day.
No, I'm saying for the people who are like in relationships who act like they hate Valentine's Day or they're not at all. We're talking about a situation where it's a fresh new couple and they
Right.
don't know how much they like each other. But Valentine's Day,
Gotcha. Take the pressure
the
off.
celebration of it would be pressure upon them to be like, are we like going to the like that's just too much. It's a too much of a day of reckoning for a fresh relationship.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Love it. Let's wrap it up with I need each one going from left to right. Mackenzie, you're first. Your
Okay.
favorite single, and I say single, it's got to be single. One thing, your favorite one thing about Valentine's Day, and we'll wrap it up on a high note, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Peace and love. Let's do it.
My favorite thing about Valentine's Day is Valentine's Day themed desserts.
Nice.
Lindsay?
No, you're next.
You're next, silly.
Tough. Red velvet cake.
Hey!
You've never had red velvet cake on Valentine's
Red
Day.
velvet cake.
Oh, so you're making fun of my question, Jimmy. You're mocking.
No, I like red velvet cake. I
There you
do.
go. This is all joke, huh? This whole show, you think this show's comedy? You think it's funny? Lindsay.
My favorite thing would have to be either getting to go out on a date or staying in.
One thing.
This, I said one thing.
Or
specifically.
rule.
You can
Or-
never give just one thing.
Chocolate covered strawberries, or the